Let's get into it. Sold Not For Sale podcast. Coach Colin here. We got Joe Rogan talking about something that I know you must have heard of. And if you haven't, you are going to get a full breakdown about this right now. Blue Origin sends a glamorous, glitz up crew of astronauts into space. Very interesting. This person said, Bezos has carried out the most base metaphor of the century. A bunch of glammed up chicks with no real world skills just get to just kick back in the space pod and enjoy the view while the unseen men do all the work to make sure it all goes right and no one passes away horribly. And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. Gayle King. This is a very odd assortment of astronauts here. I didn't know Gayle King was an astronaut. It does make sense. Jeff Bezos' wife or fiance, also an astronaut. Katy Perry, also an astronaut. And the other three, I have no idea who they are. How about that? They're also astronauts, just to break it down for you. Joe Rogan's going to be talking about that, and then I'm going to be giving you a full breakdown of everything that X and people online are saying. I mean, we have all sorts of ideas and theories of what's going on here. But let's start it off with a Joe Rogan clip first. Oh, I don't even have it on regular speed. Do you guys want to hear how I listen to this podcast? You want to hear it for a second? Listen.
Testosterone? Yeah, testosterone. What's it called? Testosterone. We won't do that. Well, because it leads to prostate cancer. No, it doesn't. That's what my doctor told me. Your doctor's wrong. He died. It's incorrect. He died 2 years ago. He died 2 years ago. No, there's no real studies. Like, there's a guy named Brigham Bueller who runs.
Yep. That's how I do it. That's how I listen to it, guys. Every single day. I listen to one episode twice. Every single day. That's how it goes. And that's what it sounds like. Anyway, let me put it back to regular speed for the regular folks, and let's get into it.
I can get stronger. 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You would get stronger.
I have nice lats and
you
nice
could be
chest.
87
Yeah.
and still get stronger. As long as you're alive, you can get stronger. Because if your heart beats, if your hormones work, if you can move around, that means your body can repair itself.
Well, I won't do, what is it that gets you hard?
Viagra?
No.
Cialis?
No, not the drug that makes you.
Testosterone?
Testosterone. What's it called? Testosterone.
You won't do that?
Well, because it makes it leads to prostate cancer.
No, it doesn't.
That's what my doctor told me.
Your doctor's wrong.
He died.
It's incorrectly. Your doctor's an idiot. He's
He
dead.
died 2 years ago.
He's a dead idiot.
He died 2 years.
No, he
What
doesn't know
hope do I
he
have?
doesn't know the real studies. Like, there's a guy named Brigham Bueller who runs Ways to Well who could explain the flaws in that study that show that it gave people prostate cancer. Look, people get prostate cancer. Testosterone's not giving you prostate cancer.
But
it's like across the board, the same percentage of people that take testosterone or don't take testosterone get prostate cancer. There's probably a ton of variables. A lot of it has to do with diet. A lot of cancer has to do with diet. Fuel of cancer is sugar. Do you eat a lot of sugar?
I stopped for a year. I'm back. I'm going to get back on. Listen, I eat pretty fucking good. For the last month and a half, I haven't. For the last for a year.
Yeah, there's environmental factors, there's genetic factors, there's a lot of different things. But, if you want to take care of yourself, testosterone will actually make your body heal better. You'll feel better, you'll have more energy, your immune system will function better, everything will work better. You should have your hormones balanced. Like, we live in a time where you can get a full blood panel and find out where your nutrient levels are. And if you do it with a good doctor, what they'll do is they'll adjust your diet and your nutrients first and then see, like, in a couple months what your levels are then, and then find out how much are you sleeping. Are you sleeping right?
Bad.
Okay, well, there's a problem there because then your body's not recovering. So you've got to figure out a way to adjust something in your life to make you sleep better. And then after that, once they get everything all worked into its optimum range, you're doing all the right things, and go, what are your levels now? Okay, well, we'll add a little bit of testosterone. Peptides that'll increase your body's ability to promote growth hormone. There's stuff like Somorelin. It makes your body produce more growth hormone, so like your body repairs itself better like when you're younger. So there's all rigorous science behind all this stuff. There's many I'll get Brigham to explain it to you. He'll do a much better job than me.
Who's that? The guy tomorrow?
He's the guy who owns Ways to Well. Yeah, he's been on the podcast. He's testified in front of Congress.
I'll bring the disc.
Bring the maps too. He'll love the maps.
Let me tell you something about these maps.
These maps.
I printed this shit out.
I see. Looks like your printer needs ink.
First of all,
Pretty dull.
listen to me. Listen to me. Fix your eyes. Let me
My
tell
eyes
you.
work pretty good.
You want to see some other statistics I got?
Oh,
all right.
What else you got?
No, I don't want to get.
Please
into
don't.
this.
Did you see those girls land today? The Blue Origin. They shot that metal up into space. Yeah. People were mad they wouldn't let the ladies drive.
Katy Perry and someone else.
Katy Perry, Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' wife. If that thing blew up and if just Jeff Bezos' wife blew up with it, I'd be like, "Ugh."
Twitter thinks that the capsule's too clean. They don't think it was real. Obviously.
Of course, Twitter doesn't think space is real. There's a whole community out there. # space is fake. Yeah. There's really people that think the Earth is flat and that there's a firmament. Look at that.
Yeah.
They think birds aren't real.
Did they land? Is it over?
Yeah.
They did it?
Yep.
Yay. How'd they land? In the ocean?
On the desert.
How long
do
did
they
they go
land?
for?
Parachutes.
They land with parachutes?
Yeah, I'll
so
find
the
out.
thing lands with a parachute?
I'll show you video. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, let me see. I want to see the video. Oh, that's them in the middle of the desert?
Hold on
Wow.
1 second. No, it doesn't. It looks different than that.
That has to be crazy. Would you do that, Rich? Would you go
What?
to space?
Probably not. I don't even.
You think you'd get anxiety if you
I
went to
don't
space?
even like Ferris wheels.
Well, those two things are very different. Is that it?
You know what?
Let's see the landing.
Oh,
Of course, people get their stuff in there.
how long did they go for?
Very soft landing. Look at this. Here it is. Imagine from space, and the only thing we got to land you is a parachute. Like one of the oldest technologies. Wow.
You can hear them in there
Blue Origin.
screaming.
Wow.
How long? How long were they up there?
I don't know. Not.
Isn't it
long.
funny that they screamed? Do you think the men would scream like that? Would you and I scream like that if we landed?
Well, I don't know about you, but I know me.
Look at that one.
No.
Look at that. Go back. One below it.
I'll tell you what I'll never do is clap when a pilot lands.
You don't do that?
That's his fucking job.
It's true. What if it's a female pilot? You're like, phew.
I wouldn't have got on the plane. No. That's
There was a bunch of them in a row where I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. The Delta one in Canada where it flipped upside down.
Yeah, can you imagine?
The lady just started landing planes recently. Like, yeah, take that one out on the icy runway.
Here's 30,000. No, I'll wait for the lawsuit.
Blue Origin declined to say how much the flight cost or who paid for it. The trip came 2 months before Sanchez and Bezos to marry in Venice. Oh, they're going to marry in Venice in 2 months. Oh, they haven't married yet. Oh, okay. I thought they were already married. That's hilarious. They're going to do it in Venice. Oh, how beautiful and romantic.
Wow.
Yeah, quit. You can't tell people how much it costs because then there's going to be. It's like that money could have housed so many houseless, so many unhoused could have benefited. How many poor people? There's like these. It's like if Elon Musk gave $1 million to everyone on Earth, he'd have money left over. There's all these mathematicians out there that are constantly want to comment on other people's money.
And
how convenient.
And those people would up that money too.
Yeah.
Look
You know what? No lies there. That's 100% true. A lot of people who have issue with billionaires having money, they would just mess it up. It's like that. You remember that Dave Chappelle skit back in the day? Black people got reparations. KFC stock went through the roof. Black people are getting interviewed. They're like, poor person. They're laughing at the white people and stuff. Yep. And then everybody's broke just 4 weeks later. And nobody has any money. It all went back to where it came from. That's how it works. Not just black people, but with everybody. That's what I think. I think there'd be very few that would like grab that money and really take hold of it and make some moves, you know? I think there'd be very few. You know why? Because so many people are under so much stress that they just be like, oh God. I thought I was going to be homeless. I don't know how I was going to make it when I was 65. I thought I was going to be homeless. You know, just relief. Just so much stress come off your body. If you just got Elon Musk's money, he just gave you a piece. You just go, you turn into jelly. Just be relaxed, get massages all day. That's what I would do. Am I the only one? Well, I guess that Dave Chappelle skit was right then. I guess Dave hit the nail on the head because that's what I would do. Anyway, let's get into this whole thing. I'm going to say right at the beginning, I think this was a marketing ploy. I think he's going to start having this be a thing that you can pay for. And I think it's going to cost an exorbitant amount of money. And that's what this was. And you'll understand why I'm saying that in a second. We started off here, a person I've never heard of or seen before, that lady right there, who is not an astronaut. Clearly, you can tell she has the makeup down, but she's not wearing the suit, so she's not an astronaut, just so you know. And she had this to say. She was calling out the trip. She said, what's the point? Is it historic that you guys are going on a ride? Wow, just coming out hot. I think it's a bit gluttonous. Space exploration was supposed to further our knowledge and to help mankind. What are they going to do up there that has made it better for us down here? You know what? She's right. What's her name? Olivia Munn? I've never heard of that person in my life. But she's right. 100% right. What was the point of it? What was the point of all that? It's almost like there's a space race going on. It's not almost. There is. Between Elon Musk, SpaceX, and Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin. There's some kind of race going on. And Elon's been showing what he can do. He's saving astronauts. He's doing this. He's doing that. You know, Jeff was like, well, I can send my super hot wife up into space for at least 2 minutes. Hell yeah. That's what he's doing. So he's trying to compete, I think. But these were the people, and we're going to get into some more video and everything. I'm just going to give you a breakdown, just a clip by clip of just everything that's going on. So this is Gayle King talking about it afterwards.
Because I've certainly read some of the things online, coming from people that I know, that I like, that I consider friends. And this is what I would say to that. Space is not an either or, it's a both and. And because you do something in space doesn't mean you're taking anything away from Earth. And what you're doing in space is trying to make things better here on Earth. What Blue Origin wants to do is take the waste here and figure out a way to put it in space to make our planet cleaner. I mean, Jeff Bezos...
Excuse me? Excuse me? What does that have to do with what she did in space? What? Just so you guys know, they went up. That little shuttle thing you saw disengaged. It was in space for 2 minutes while the other thing fell down, and then they fell down via parachute. That's what happened. And this is what she's saying it's all about. Let me just pull it back a little bit for you.
What you're doing in space is trying to make things better here on Earth. What Blue Origin wants to do is take the waste here and figure out a way to put it in space to make our planet cleaner. I mean, Jeff Bezos has so many ideas, and the people that are working there are really devoted and dedicated to making our planet a better place. That's number one. Number two, have you been? Have you been? If you've been and you still feel that way after you come back, please let's have a conversation. Number three.
Oh, she's Douglas Murray. She's Douglas Murray. Oh, you're commenting on space. When's the last time you've been to outer space? Oh, you've never been to outer space? Oh, I just figured if you're going to be online talking about things that you would have been to outer space. Oh, gosh. I love how people get into that position. Are you an expert? Have you ever done the thing that I've done? Then you can't comment. You have no comment, actually.
Please don't call it a ride. That is not a friggin' ride. Whenever a man goes up, you have never said to an astronaut, boy, what a ride. You know, we duplicated the same trajectory that Alan Shepard did back in the day, pretty much. No one called that a ride. It was called a flight. It was called a journey, because a ride implies that it's something frivolous or something that's lighthearted. There was nothing frivolous about what we did and the machine that we were on and what it took for the people to get that machine up and running, to get us up and get us back down safely. So, you know, I'm very disappointed and very saddened by it. And I also say this, what it's doing to inspire other women and young girls, please don't ignore that.
Get out of here. Get her out of here. That's it. I don't care if there's 15 seconds left. Get her out of here. Get her out of here now. There was nothing frivolous about that. You guys hold on to that statement. There was nothing frivolous about this. You hold on to that statement that she just said. There's Katy Perry holding a flower up to the sky and kissing the ground. Just too much. Too much, you know? Just too much. Flower to the sky. First off, flower to the sky, way too much. Flower to the sky? First off, why do you have a flower? Why do you have a single picked flower? Okay? And then second of all, Why are you kissing the ground? Why are you doing that?
Katie! Woo!
Jeff Bezos. Hell yeah. Katie. All right, let's hear some more about this. Again, right now we're just in the space of what happened and what it looked like, and that's it. And the theories are coming down the pipe. They're like 5 tabs away. Don't worry.
What do you think when people say, oh, it's frivolous? Number one, they call it a ride, which I find very irritating because they never say men went for a ride. What do you say to people who think that this was frivolous or just a ride? You know,
Every astronaut before he goes to space looks at his friend and says, let's go for a ride. For sure. For sure. For sure they do. Of course they do.
I think the message that it sends is very, very powerful. And the people that say that, by the way, weren't there. What do you think when people say, oh, it's frivolous? Number one, they call it a ride, which I find.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Getting off a commercial flight in 2025. Just like Joe said, whew. Gail King was there, you know. I know. She doesn't know. I know. Doesn't know anything about planes or anything. I know. I think she's dating Oprah. I don't know. It was, whew. Katy Perry was there. Oh, gosh. Count my lucky stars. This is like one of the theories here. Still believe the Blue Origin trip was real. Look closely. That could be a real hand. Hey. Gail King, you know, black people stay moisturized. That's a thing. That's a thing we do. It's not a stereotype. We love a good moisturizer. She could just be moisturized. To the point she looks plastic. That's a possibility, guys. Come on. Pull yourself together now. Here is the ladies on this flight that was not frivolous whatsoever. It was not a ride. It was a journey. Be respectful.
Got it? 1, 2, 3. Taking up space! Tamir's in space. It's okay. Leave Flynn up there. Flynn, behind you. Look.
It's not frivolous, okay? It's not frivolous. That's not a frivolous flower. You understand? Do you guys understand? This is not frivolous. It's Katy Perry. She's showing you a flower. Show some damn respect, okay?
Flynn, I gotcha. Flynn.
Gotcha. Proud of you, Flynn. Flynn, can I get Oh, the moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon. That's amazing.
Wow, look at the blue line.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goddess.
Wow.
Oh my That's our pink moon.
She said, "Oh my goddess." Oh, get these people the get out of here, man. Get out of here. Oh my. Get out of here. I wonder when this ends, when this celebrity stuff, like when it ends. Because people think it's like, oh, it's going to end when we stop looking at it. I don't know. They're an odd class of people. Very odd. There's something so back in the day, the time of the Mayans. I don't know what you call that. Culture, I don't know. They're a very odd class of people. And they don't seem like, I don't know.
Okay. Now it's time to look out that way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's amazing.
This is actually the most frivolous thing that someone could do. I think. I don't think I'm out of order saying that. Do you? This is pretty frivolous. I have to say. She brought a single flower. Where'd she get that? Where'd she get that flower? How'd she keep it in such pristine shape? Don't you have to go like Mach 11 at some point? How'd that flower keep it together like that? That's a sturdy flower. I want to know the brand so I can buy it for my wife so I don't have to buy flowers again for the next 10 years. This is them actually entering the craft here. It's tradition that they ring the bell, and since they're astronauts, they get to ring the bell.
And here they come.
Here we go.
Loading into the capsule.
And the significance here of the bell, and I should note before I have you explain that each crew names themselves. They have named themselves the 6 taking up space as each one is ringing a bell. And the significance of that is what, Ariane?
This is one of our traditions. All astronauts throughout history in various programs have had their traditions. For us, we always want...
Why are you ringing the bell? You're not going up. What's going on?
Our astronauts to ring the bell. And here they come.
Here we go.
Loading into the...
It's ridiculous. Everything they do has, like, it's steeped in ritual. Any space nerds help me understand how the Blue Origin capsule came back down into re-entry without any burns? This trajectory, was this a trajectory thing or some kind of superior material? Falcon crew capsule for comparison. See, I don't like posts like this, because this guy is not factoring in that these are glamorous, strong, independent women astronauts, and he's comparing it to some Falcon crew. Jeez. I hope Elon bans this guy. I mean, who would even like a post like this? I mean, and who would repost it? I mean, who would do something like that? You know what I mean? Anyway, let's move on. I mean, this holds no weight. This holds no weight. Theirs is prettier. That's why. Because they appreciate aesthetics. That's why. Come on. Come on. This is very obvious here. Look at that door. Why the music? So the door opens up a little bit and they go, oh, no. Keep it closed. Keep it closed. That's a real thing. And then Jeff Bezos comes and then he opens it. So it seems like he just wanted to be the one to open it. And it just opened. Yeah. Seems like it. He opened it. I'm telling you, Jeff Bezos is going to be like, we're selling trips to space for $1 million a piece. And a bunch of people are going to gather up money and do it. Keep in mind, I don't know if you guys know this. Billionaire Richard Branson, who we haven't heard from in a while, the guy who started the whole Virgin Empire, Virgin Mobile, Virgin Flights, you know, he has the historic story of just, you know, renting a plane and going up to people who were stuck because their flight got canceled, and he boarded them all into a plane and blah, blah, blah. But he did this same thing. He took people into space. I remember this so clearly. He took people into space the exact same way. You'd go up, you'd hover, you'd float and everything. Justin Bieber bought a ticket for, I think, $280,000. He bought this ticket for, and it just never took shape. But he was supposed to have this whole space thing, and now Jeff Bezos is doing the same thing. So this is not the first time this kind of stuff has popped up. Now this is where it gets real deep. This right here is their symbol, but it's flipped upside down, and people are just likening it to this. Oh man, you see, that's what happens when you're in Hollywood. You get caught up in all sorts of weird stuff. All that stuff becomes real easy to believe. People are just like, I believe it. Goat head. Yep. Sure. That's what they do, right? Check this out.
Oh. She didn't really close it again. Come on out, guys. See your babies.
Where are my babies?
They're over here. Go see them.
Where? I have to go
Right
there. Okay.
Katie.
Oh, here it is.
Thank you.
It's like a top view. she got out. It's emotional.
Oh my gosh.
All of them have beautiful hair, by the way. Gorgeous hair, every single one of them. Stayed in place.
I just have to have a moment with the ground. Let me just appreciate the ground for just a second. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God.
Jesus for sure was like, what was that? Jesus in heaven like, oh, I just gotta chill. Did you feel that? No, Jesus, I didn't feel that. Oh, some dark's happening down there.
That was amazing. It was amazing.
I'm so proud. So proud of you.
Oh my God.
Amazing. I'm so proud of you.
I really want to. I want to hear what Elon has to say about all this. Did Elon even talk about this? You know what? I want to know right now. I want to know right now if Elon commented on this. Hold on. Elon Musk Blue Origin. Let's see what he had. Did he say anything about this? He said no. This was in January, so he said nothing about this. He has not commented on this. Let's see. Elon Musk posts 9,700 times a day, so you likely won't see it. Just wanted to check really quick. Elon must be watching this like, ain't this some bullshit? What's going on here? Because Elon Musk knows it in and out. Elon Musk was like, hey, I know every time something gets launched into space. I ain't getting no heads up. What was this? I didn't get no heads up. Here, let's watch this one.
I don't know if any other pop stars have been to space, but I thought I wasn't sure if I was going to sing or if I wasn't, because I just wanted to honor my fellow astronauts and just, hold the space in space. Well,
Nobody wanted you to sing up there. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Oh, can't leak the DMs there. Hold on, let's play this one.
The question: where's their partially pressurized suit and parachute pack? Where are their helmets? Where are their protective gloves? I don't see any of this.
That's right.
But a bunch of dolled up hair, which would have never had a helmet on it.
Yep.
They catapulted into space, rocketed into space with no protective gear on, going at speeds faster than an airplane?
Yes, sir.
And you mean to tell me that all of this right here is real? Yeah, not buying it. Not at all. Because there's no way any of this is real. If you're really an astronaut, you would have all the protective gear and protective covering to make sure your body is shielded from the enormous pressure you're going to be going through going up into space. Not buying this Blue Origin. Can I ask our brand new astronaut?
And again, I'm not on this whole, like Joe was talking about, oh, space is fake and blah, blah, blah. I'm not even there with this whole thing. I think that this is a marketing thing. I think in a few months, we're going to hear him talking about sending people to space, charging money. I think there's going to be more celebrities. And once you see celebrities in on something, you have to know. I've watched it too many times. When celebrities start participating in something, every single time, the way it happens for them is someone says, you know what would be really good? Do you know what would be really good if you did? If you just did this thing, I already talked to Mark about it, and he said that you could do it. The payment's already secured, and it would just be really cool for your image. I mean, you get to meet Jeff Bezos. I mean, how crazy is that? And then you get to hang out with his wife. It's a really cool opportunity. That's how it happens. Every time you see a celebrity involved in something, that's what happened beforehand. And then they go, okay, and they smile and they act like everything. I'm just saying. This is Oprah reacting to the whole thing. People are saying that this reaction's a little off. She's like, my, oh my. Ooh, tears of my eyes. Oh, good Lord. My Gale into space. Oh. People are saying once she realized the camera was on her. Yeah, I've seen Oprah react way bigger to just giving someone a car in her audience, you know? Way bigger. Let's check this out. Yeah, this is just the door thing again. It's like the door opens, and then the next thing you know. And those windows, too. Those windows are wild. But, you know, you could possibly make glass that's strong. I don't know. I guess. Oh, I like this guy. Check this out.
Space that happened today. So if you didn't know, the first all-female crew went to space today for a couple minutes. It included people like Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez, the fiance of Jeff Bezos. And watching from the bottom was Oprah Winfrey, Kris Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, a lot of celebrities involved with this. First of all, I want to talk about the outfits and the symbol in particular on the outfits. At first, it looks like just a rocket or a pod, whatever it is. But when you flip it upside down, it looks really interesting, almost like a symbol that we've seen before. And I'm not saying that this is anything demonic or anything like that, but I mean, the similarities, it's hard to ignore. I don't know who created the logo, but the outfits themselves were designed by Lauren Sanchez, and she collabed with the co-founders of Monse, which is a really popular brand. But anyway, here is a map of the flight that they took. It's done by Blue Origin, owned by Jeff Bezos. It's his company. And here are the timestamps. You can see exactly how it went down. It looks like they were in space for about 2 minutes, or the edge of space for about 2 minutes. And when they came out and landed, everyone was super emotional. I mean, Katy Perry coming out and she is kissing the ground, and there was a whole live stream going on when this was happening. You can also take a look here at what she said.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give and how loved you are until the day you launch.
I found something really weird about the 11-minute trip.
That sounded wild. Yeah, that sounded different than going.
There was one thing missing, and that was the footage from the inside of this thing. Check out the symbolism in the logo too.
I know that we all had the incredible privilege of seeing you guys go up, but we didn't get to see what was happening inside the capsule.
No.
So why don't we
No,
take
we
a look
didn't.
at that
They
video
live streamed audio.
right now?
We
haven't seen it.
And
I
that
wanna
would only
see it
happen
myself.
when they were falling.
1, 2, 3,
Take selfies. Instead of actually like enjoying the view the whole time, they're showing their camera.
Clint, I got you.
Flower.
I got you, Clint. Oh, the moon. You guys, I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon.
Fisheye.
Okay.
People are just not buying it. Nobody's buying it. And then this development happens. Check this out. This is wild. I might have to start it again, but here. Actually, let me just reset. Actually, if I reset the page, I don't want to mess it up. Let's just play it.
Direct role in piloting the craft that went to space. Not that that really matters, because most people will tell you that they believe that that was a staged flight to space and they never really left Earth. And here's the reasons why. Firstly, most people will tell you it looks staged and that the actual rocket ship looks CGI. Now, there's no fact to back that it is real or fake, but there's also the myth of exploding fake breasts in outer space, meaning that the pressures of space would force anybody that has had plastic surgery to feel either discomfort at bare minimum, and the silicone has the potential to explode upon the acceleration of the rocket ship, but then also the pressures of space. For example, Lauren Sanchez experienced no such thing, and there has been breast enhancements done to her in her past. But one of the more dead giveaways would have to be the spaceship itself, because the windows are so large that most people would tell you that those glass windows are too big to withstand the pressures of outer space. The FAA may disqualify Katy Perry and the rest of the women as astronauts because none of them played a direct role in piloting the craft that went to space. Not that that really matters, because most people will tell you that
So they might, after all this, they might not even be actually seen as astronauts, because right now, you and I, we see them as astronauts. I mean, let's be real. All of this talk It's just talk. We know that these ladies are astronauts. It was not frivolous. Like Gail said, this was not a frivolous journey. It was a good time. They did proper stuff. Everybody knows. So, you know, all of those tin-foiled up people, I mean, come on. Come on. Just celebrate a good thing, guys. I mean, look at the flower. Come on. But yeah, that's what people are saying about this whole thing. So I hope that was fun for you. And there are new astronauts in the world. And this is what they look like. So you got to deal with that now. How about that? I'm out.